Hello everybody, and today we're going to be, now that it's nice outside, we're going to be doing a little bit of maintenance on the Scat Pack here, the 2015. I said in an earlier video I was going to be doing this after the badges, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So today we're going to be doing the rear diff fluid change, and a lot of people maybe wouldn't do this up until later, but this has got 37,000 miles on it, and I kind of like to baby my things and put the fluid I like in it, especially if I'm going to be doing burnouts and stuff. And for the fact that when it's cold and you're on the highway and you're kind of cruising and you let off the gas, you can kind of hear some whining, which I looked online and that seems to be fixed by just going to a better gear fluid or axle fluid or something like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I ordered online some of this Amsoil Severe Gear 75W90 with the slip lock, because it is a limited slip diff, so I'm going to put some of that in. And it's really nice, these new ones come in these flexible pouches, which I do have a fluid pump, a little pump that goes on there, and it evacuates fluid, it actually sends fluid up through a tube. But with these, apparently maybe you don't need to use that. So it looks like these might just, might fit up, where the axle is up there, and you squirt it in, and hopefully that should be good to go. And I did get two. I'm not sure how much this is going to use. I'm not sure how much is going to come out, but so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be draining it, and then I'm going to measure out in my bucket to see how much there is, just to make sure. And pretty easy, quick little thing to do to peace of mind from doing burnouts and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. All right, everybody, so I'm under the car here, and you can see there's the differential up there, and pretty much the only thing that you really need, I've got a wobble extension here with an 8mm Allen, so that should be all we need here. And you can see that the lower one is for draining, the upper one is for filling, so you should just be able to drain it and then squeeze those packs up through the top here until it just starts to overflow, and then you should be good to go. So we're just gonna see what happens here. We're gonna crack this bottom guy, get in there. Oh yeah, that's a good one. This is gonna be messy. Make sure to get this here. I don't want to make too much of a mess. Okay, there we go. It actually doesn't look too bad. It is a little dark, but it's actually got a little bit of clearness to it, so it doesn't look terrible. And actually, I could crack the one on top to let some air out too while I'm at it. Probably make it a little smoother. Crack this guy. Ah. And we're going to remove the fill port. Yep, and you see it got a whole lot smoother now. Okay, so I'll put my fill port on the left down here. And like I said, it doesn't actually look too bad. I'll take you up here so you can see it's not awful. Let's see, my bucket here is getting to a little over a quart, probably about we're looking at about a quart and it's getting to about a quart and a half. But and another thing, I do kind of have this in the air, so I don't know if all of the fluid's going to come out of it. But I'm going to let it drain for a while, and then we'll pick it up when it gets done draining, and then I'm going to start filling her up. Alright, so it looks like we're all just about done draining. I did move the car forward a little bit just to give it a little more give it a little more angle to bring it down, to hopefully get all that fluid out of there. And I had some old Royal Purple that I just kind of flushed through the top just to get, just to try to get more of the old stuff out. But I think we're pretty good here. I'm at about a quart and a half in there, and then a little bit of just stuff I flushed out in the other black bucket. So I think we're pretty much ready to fill her up now. So I'm going to tidy that one up. Yeah. This guy started. Okay, just give it a little, there we go.
One, and you're tight. All right, and now we're gonna fill her up. Okay, and then so first we're gonna take our slip lock here, and we should be able to. I shouldn't need to put that into anything. I did clip off the top already, and here it says 4 ounces, which is this whole bottle here. Treats 2 to 4 quarts, so we might not even be in the 2 quarts, so maybe we don't even need this whole thing, which is good because I probably won't get it all in there. So we're just gonna squeeze her in. Oh, leaking a little bit. Yeah, that's good because I don't think I'm going to get all of it in there, so we're probably really good. We'll be good there. And some of it's leaking out. That's real great. Alrighty. We're pretty good there. And I don't even know if you really have to necessarily put this in. It only says to put it in if you start to hear chatter, so I don't know if other people have tried this Amsoil without, but just to save myself, I'm going to throw it in anyway. So here we got our 75W90. We're going to see how these packs work here. These things do work really nice, and it's starting to, I don't think that's because it's full, it's just because I was leaking a little bit. All right, so that's one down. Yeah, these easy packs are pretty nice. You don't need a pump or anything, but not like a pump's hard. I mean, what one pump I had from the Royal Purple is from Walmart for like $1, so it's not like it's really that much of an inconvenience getting the pump. But okay, number 2. To make sure here. Yeah, that's it. It's draining out pretty good here. All right. So yeah, we're right at about 1.5 quarts with that then. And since this is at a little bit of an angle, I'm gonna plug it up when it's not completely done draining out, because I am at quite a good angle here. So if we were doing this on flat ground, it would be a lot more accurate. Just starting to trickle down now, so I'll wait just a second longer here. All right, that sounds good to me. And then that should do it. Pretty easy thing to do for maintenance. And so one thing that it does say on the package for the slip lock, it says after you put the stuff in, you're supposed to go to a parking lot or something and drive around in a figure-8 pattern. I think 3 times it says, just to get the wheel spinning at opposite directions, to get those clutches moving, to get that friction modifier and stuff really mixed up and in there. So after that, that's what I'm gonna do. But that should wrap it up for this pretty easy job. For $35, you got Amsoil, really good diff fluid in there, and should be all set to go. All right, hey there, everybody. We're back in the charger here after doing the differential fluid. It was the Amsoil 75W90, and so what we're doing, we're just going to take it out for a spin, and then we're going to go to a parking lot across the street, do some figure-8s, and then just get it on the highway to see how it sounds. So let's go ahead and fire her up then. everything sounds just fine right now. We're at full lock right now. Everything sounds just fine, not a chatter at all, which is super nice. Yeah, sounds fantastic. Holy crap. He's got a ton of mulch. I'm gonna roll these up now. With the windows up, we'll be able to hear if it's whining at all, so that's why I rolled them up. Give her a little rip here on the on-rail. Under light acceleration here in 8th gear, I do still hear a little bit of whine, but that's not really where I was hearing it before. I was hearing it on the deacceleration if I just bring it up and then let off here. I don't really hear anything there, which is nice. The only spot I do hear it a little bit is maybe a little bit there, but it's pretty good, so it seems to be fine in terms of the noise, which is awesome. It wasn't really, I mean, the noise wasn't really all that bothering to me anyway. It's just, if I'm going to be ripping this thing hard, doing some sweet donuts, burnouts, all that stuff, I want the best fluid I can get in there. And Amsoil's one of the best, if not the best. So, for how little, sure, Amsoil costs a lot of money, but for how little you need, I mean, like you saw in the video, I took about 1.5 quarts. So 2 quarts you buy from them, that's 26, 28 bucks. And the slip lock, and 35, 36 bucks, you're set. And it's just one thing you basically never have to worry about. So, but other than that, everything's fantastic, working out great. So I guess that's gonna do it for this video.